Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Dr. Paul Ezik, and welcome to my platform. A lot has been happening in the Nigeria presidential level, okay, the Presidential Election Tribunal. And I want to bring you update as what is happening because, like I said earlier, a lot of things are happening in Nigeria. And as Nigerians, as Africans, I want to bring to Africans and to Nigerians outside the continent who maybe are not fully informed what is happening in the presidential level. 25th of February 2023 was our presidential election in Nigeria. And the truth is that everything INEC promised, most of the facts INEC promised, most of the proof of credibility of free and fair elections that INEC promised, INEC did not deliver. The first one was that INEC promised that the result will be delivered, will be transmitted straight from the units. And of course, the results, most results were not transmitted straight from the unit. In fact, some results were transmitted 24 hours after the election, thereby making people to doubt the credibility of the election. Another thing that happened was that there was plenty of glitch. INEC told the court that there was a technical glitch. And the report from those who manufactured the machine, the Beavers machine, said that there was no technical glitch from their end, that possibly the portal was switched off. Why was the portal switched off? We don't know. So the appeal court has cancelled all the petitions from PDP and the Labour Party, and have given Tinubu of APC the presidency. But now they went to the Supreme Court. And of course, the Labour Party and the PDP presidential aspirants, P2B and Atiku Abubakar, went to Chicago State University. Now I'm about to give you some information because I'm disappointed, seriously, that a time like this of a 63-year-old country, we are still dragging over the certificate of the man who should be a governor or who should be a president of Nigeria. Nigeria is the biggest black nation on earth. 220 million human beings are in this country currently. I'm not talking of people that are in diaspora, and we are talking about the certificate of our dear president. So Atiku took the case to Chicago State University, CSU, and told them to bring the certificate of Tinubu, and the certificate they brought was different from what Tinubu presented to INEC. Let me explain. The certificate, that the diploma that President Tinubu submitted to INEC, was different from the transcript that Chicago State University brought out. So that's like an opposition. Is this certificate forgery? We don't know. Another issue that was that raised concern was the serial number. The serial number that was in the certificate they are different, they are not the same. And of course, you know that two people cannot have the same serial number. Another issue that brought a lot of concern was the gender. Now, Chicago State University admitted that the current president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, attended CSU, Chicago State University, of course. But how come he didn't graduate? What happened? Was he a dropout? If he was transferred, where is the proof? So a lot of discrepancies are coming up, and they are billing and taxing the Chicago State University to bring more information. Gender issues. The serial number of the certificate that Tinubu presented to INEC when taken to Chicago State University was verified that it's a woman. The person that has that serial number is a woman. Whether Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Nigeria is a man. So was there gender transformation? I don't know. Okay, did he get admission as a female and graduated as a male? We don't know. Now, what is on ground right now is that the FBI is involved, and they've been given a mandate that before 30th of October, a few days from now, they're going to bring finding to bring authenticity of what really happened. But the funny thing is that now the Supreme Court of Nigeria is about to give their ruling tomorrow, 26th. Like we already know, NADECO have sent petitions giving the FBI time to do this, challenging the school authorities, Chicago State University. More investigation should be done. Now, another thing that has been happening is that the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and his lawyers and the group of legal team have been pushing for adjournment, that if they bring this, it will cause national disaster, cause national issue. That's very, 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 very funny. Are we dealing with certificate forgery here? I don't know. Are we dealing with gender forgery here? I don't know. But Nigerians deserve to know, the world deserves to know, that the sitting president of 220 million people is clean and clear. This is not a tribal issue. This is an issue of the right thing being done the right way. Take, for example, you own a company today and you admitted somebody, you give somebody a job, and the person's certificate in the university is a bone of contention. You, the owner of that company, you will sack the person. Because sometimes we don't try to say the truth. If somebody is working for you, you own a company, you've built a business, millions of dollars, and you are hiring somebody, and all of a sudden you start saying that the certificate, there is discrepancies. Well, you would lay off the person. So the truth should be done and the right thing should be done. So the question is, the NADCO is asking, how come that all this while the president and his legal team has been pushing for cancellation, pushing for adjournment, telling the Chicago State University, don't do this, it's going to cause national disaster? That is the issue. Why are we dragging this? Because we don't need to disgrace ourselves. Nigeria should be respected. Our green passport should be respected. Nigerians in diaspora should be respected. But if we allow the wrong thing to be done in the name of partisan politics or tribalism or anything, that means we're going to become shameful in the whole world. The world is watching. 26 tomorrow, we are going to listen to what the Supreme Court is going to say. Is the Supreme Court going to rule tomorrow in favor of Tinubu, Atiku, Obi? I don't know. Answer the question in the comment section. Then why is it that the president and his legal team are always pushing? On many occasions in the past 3 months, the president and legal team have been pushing. Why are they pushing? Guilty, clear conscience, of course. Fears no accusation, of course. Fears no allegation, of course. And of course, a lot of things are wrong and the right things need to be done if we are going to stand tall as a giant of Africa. Our passport is gradually losing its value in international, even in the continental space. The right thing should be done. The FBI is supposed to bring their report on the 31st of October. The Supreme Court wants to rule tomorrow, 20th of October. Why the rush? Let the right thing be done. Now, if the Supreme Court rules that Tinubu has lost because of certificate issue, who do you think is going to go for a run? Is it going to be Atiku and Obi, or Atiku and Tinubu, or Obi and Tinubu? Let's discuss in the comment section. Why am I interested in this? This is a case of national issue. And where we're dealing with other issues, Mohbad, Ethiopian people, let's also look at what is happening in the Presidential Election Tribunal. So my friends all over Africa, that is what we're going through. Tell us what is happening in your own country and what do you think about this particular issue. Do you think President Tinubu is guilty? Do you think the certificate is forged? Do you think the gender issue is forged? A lot of things are happening. Let's discuss in the comment section. Have a nice day.